So going to be doing a little different format here, starting now, at least when I have the opportunity, when I'm at my desktop trading, is going to be a top-down analysis as long as kind of a live trade thing. Now, TGR does this with much longer format videos. I'm not going to be posting 45 minutes of me live trading. Makes no sense. I'm going to be doing like daily bias analysis, and then I'm also, when I get closer to the time I'm expecting to take a trade, I'll unpause the video. So I'll have this, I'm going to do obviously daily bias. There's a Powell speech at 10 a.m. So I'm on it right now. It's 9:18. So I'm not going to be recording for 45 minutes to wait until I trade. Probably not going to trade today with Powell's speech, but of course I want to if a setup presents itself. So starting on the hourly, actually we'll start on the 4-hour, which I believe we are at all-time highs? Oh, we are approaching all-time highs. So we're not too far away from them. We're definitely not going to hit them today, but we're getting there. We obviously with the 4-hour, we've been extremely bullish. We've been ripping up. We've been doing a good recovery from the tariff news. It's pretty self-explanatory here what we've been doing. It's been a very good recovery. Caught a couple of good shorts, caught a couple of good longs. Price action in general has been very, very good. So moving down to the hourly time frame, most obvious thing is I believe we did already sweep London highs. We did. So I guess you could consider these the hourly highs of London session. We already swept those out, obviously, on the 5-minute, or I guess those aren't technically the hourly highs these were. So we already did take out London session highs. Obviously, I'm not going to press sell right now. But obviously, the bias would be relatively bearish since we've already taken out London highs. Now, bearing we don't get a CISD to the upside or something drastic, would be more or less looking for shorts. Now, a lot of what I've been doing is 15-minute confluences, order blocks, breaker blocks, fair value gaps, etc. has been one of my bigger confluences. Here we have a great example. We have a bullish order block right here within equilibrium. So we see we have this move down before the move up, and we've had actually a couple of decent legs up to the upside. That's what I'd like to see in order blocks. I don't like to see like here or over here how we give a move up and then one move down, right? I want to see a move up and then a couple legs down, right? This is a good one. We move up, 2 legs down. This is a good one. We got to move down, couple legs up, right? So I like to see a little bit smoother order blocks. I don't like to see back and forth candles, right? I want to see a couple candles in that direction. So with it being a bullish order block, I want to see a move down and a couple legs up, which is exactly what we have here. We've kind of been hovering in it, but hopefully we get something, 1-minute inverse fair value gap, 5-minute CISD, something. So a lot of what I've been doing is checking that we're 1 within equilibrium, and 2 that it's an optimal entry, right? I'm going to pull up an example of this. Now, this was from Friday when I ended up taking shorts. Shorts were the most obvious things on the planet Friday. However, the confluences were a little interesting. Now, obviously, you see if I'm strictly waiting for a 15-minute confluence and waiting until here, you're right, we have this breaker, we have this bullish order block, we have a 15-minute bullish order block, so we just move down before these monster legs up, right? And if I'm waiting for that, I'm not going to get an entry till here. Why would you wait until here to take a short? Like, you would not wait until now, right? You've missed it. You've completely missed your target, right? Targeting London session lows, you're entering right here. You're not going to catch a lot of this move, right? You're going to be entering really, really late. Price could be chopping by this point, right? We've already delivered all the way down to here. It's probably going to go lower, but you've got a really shitty entry, right? So that's why I'm not super, super, super strict on it. But also there's a lot of other confluences on this day. Like we took out London highs. We took out previous day highs. We almost took out 2 days ago's previous highs, right? So, or 3 days of relative to that day, 3 days. So that Tuesday. So, I'm obviously looking for it to go the other way, and I was going to be fairly aggressive. So, with the confluence being within equilibrium. So we'll drop down to the 30-minute time frame over there, and I'll kind of explain what I mean by that. So this was really obvious with equilibrium. We see, man, I can never find this little fib retracement first try. So we see the swing low all the way up to swing high. We see, I want to take an entry up here, right? With this being an equilibrium, we're within a premium to sell all the way up here. I was not going to wait until we get down to here. That's just, that would be a terrible entry. So I'll drop down to the 5-minute and kind of find where I ended up entering It was slightly later than what I would have rather entered. I think it was right up in here. I do remember I did not wait for an interest for a gap. I kind of entered more on a CISD within the macros. I think it was right up in here. So we were within a premium to sell still, but that's kind of what I'm looking for. So like today would be, pretty bomb if we're able to do exactly what I'm wanting to see, which, okay, don't know where price is at. Which is form this breaker block within equilibrium, which would be super, super, super sweet. And then we go over to 30-minute equilibrium. We go to swing low to swing high. We're going to be within equilibrium on this for a while. So would be really, really, really sick to see this. Again, with Powell speech at 10, going to be very, very wary of this. I cannot imagine we get clean price action with Powell speech. Now, I could be wrong. We could get great price action. Everybody could eat today. But, again, with how yesterday went, I mean, you can see on the 5-minute here, we don't get legs up till 11. It's kind of hard to be in it. But I'm going to unpause the video once we get closer till 10 a.m., and we'll go from there. So, it's been about an hour. We've been well within this Powell speech for a little bit. Definitely a bias was short. It's continuing to be short. Problem is, this speech is going to last about an hour. And within that hour, Powell can say whatever the hell he wants, whenever the hell he wants. Price can rip all the way up here. Price can go all the way down to where my take profit area would be. So I don't know how I feel about this. We did get the complete closure below this 15-minute breaker block, which is really what I wanted to see. Kind of like as that, not like final confluence, but wanted to see it. Not only did the 15-minute candle close below it, but obviously the 5-minute candle did and 1-minute candle did. But not super confident in taking a trade on this just because of the Powell speech. If there wasn't a Powell speech, I'd be in this trade right now. But again, with this being during the Powell speech, that's going to last more than likely an hour. Don't know how I feel. Obviously, you're seeing another retracement. We're going right back up. So don't know how I feel. The 5-minute, it might look like a mess here if this candle comes back up. But overall, not liking the way price action is presenting itself right now. Just with the Powell speech, he might be saying something bullish right now about lower inflation rates, tariffs again. I don't know. I'm not wide. Don't really have access to watch this speech live, and also trying to trade news like literally trying to trade what he's saying based off of he says we're cutting tariffs and then trying to go long, and then he's gonna say we're implementing more tariffs or rate cuts, whatever. I don't know. It's really confusing for starters, and also, again, it's going to last an hour. So, going to be patient. More than likely not going to take anything, but we're going to continue to watch. So, overall in the day, I ended up not taking anything. Not very surprised with this horrific-looking price action for about... I mean, we're within this price range for 30 minutes. It's kind of hard to want to take a trade in this. So I'm going to be stepping away for today. Hopefully tomorrow brings better price action. I think the rest of this week, we don't have that much news. We have PCE price index Friday, but what I'm really looking for is Thursday, which is unemployment and final GDP. We don't really have much tomorrow. So hopefully we're able to bounce back tomorrow, get some good price action, get some good movement. Today was overall really, really choppy. We're kind of displacing a little bit to the upside now. But again, it's hard to want to take a trade in this. We took out London highs, we're retrace. I mean, it's like there's nothing here really. So, set out today. Not much to do today.